Surprise!
Surprise! I just like an off note. Surprise!
Happy birthday!
Oh my god. This is so nice. Oh my god. That's so, oh my god. This is so pretty. Did you do all this?
Yeah, well, I mean, everyone kind of put in together, but yeah.
She's lying. It was mostly Mac. Mac did the whole thing.
It was entirely all Mac. I mean, she made the cake and everything.
We were more so just the errands, like just putting stuff up once in a while, but it was all Mac.
Stewan says, so I didn't want to be weird in front of your friends. So I got you something or whatever. And she reaches into her back pocket and pulls out a completely unwrapped cassette tape. And on the A side is a white sticker that says, "To Alara, weirdest date ever." And then on the B side, it says, "Happy birthday."
Oh my god.
And then she goes, "Cool. Well, you can listen to that. You can listen to that whenever. That'll be cool. Let me know what you think about it. I made that. Cool. Also, thanks. I didn't really say it before. Thanks for saving my life in the hole with the thing and the
yeah,
the hole."
I'd say anytime, but I really hope I don't have to do that again.
Yeah, that would be cool. Let's get back to Pepto Land. And she starts to walk away, and there's a quick peck on the cheek as she walks back towards the table. Alara, you see a blacked out Chrysler LeBaron start to pull up.
Look, car.
That creepy car that we keep seeing, isn't it?
Yeah. I mean, weren't they here trying to get the thing a month, last time, the thing?
Yeah, and they were also in that field, remember, with the after the carnival?
That weird carnival. Yeah. Well, I mean, I guess if we don't fucking touch anything that's not, ours, maybe they'll just leave.
Yeah. Mr. Vernon said we could be here, right?
Yeah. I mean, we're here all the time. I don't think that's a problem, but I think they left any of those, things here.
I mean, if they did, that would be weird. Why would they do that?
I don't know. I don't think they're very good at their jobs. I feel like if they were, none of that would have happened.
Okay, well, do we want to go take a look? Well, we should just stay here and just keep an eye.
Yeah, just keep an eye on it and make sure they don't knock out that dude again. That was so scary.
Oh shit, not again. And kind of just making eye contact with Alara and Mac, and then tries to look for Colt, and he goes, "Colt, guys."
Cool. So, Colt, you have disappeared into the ether. You are around the side of the office, hiding behind an incredibly safe natural gas tank. The rest of you see a cane hit the ground first, followed by 2 feet in shiny, polished black shoes, and a man rises out of the back of this vehicle. Now, Alara and Otis, you see a youngish man, probably in his mid to late 20s, possibly early 30s. His hair is immaculately coiffed. The suit is a midnight black. The shirt he's wearing is a somehow different shade of black, and the tie is yet a different shade of black. He stands up, adjusts his cufflinks, and proceeds to walk around the door. Mac and Colt, you see the exact same thing. However, his skin is the same color as his suit, shirt, and tie. He is completely midnight black, and you see that his eyes glow a strange yellow. And you hear this man speaking to Tommy. "Thomas, the order is already several weeks late. This is unacceptable. We need to make progress on this. You were tasked for something quite simple. You cannot make this happen for me, then I can have you easily replaced. Is that understood?" Yes, Mr. Black. We're having a hard time sourcing some of the parts that you need. They're not. We don't actually have them in the salvage yard. Well, I suggest that you get them. I don't need any more excuses, Thomas. I need my order complete. Slow, methodical steps as he just casually paces over to you looking at the streamers, the pink tablecloth, the 90% eaten cake, and he stands there. Are you having a nice day?
Yes, sir.
Yes, the birthday party for me.
Excellent. I can't wait to see all of you in school next month.
Are you a new teacher?
I'm a consultant for the
Oh,
district.
You've been working with my mom.
Yes, Mrs. Kaya. She is a pleasure to have in class. Arise, minions, and welcome to unMadeGaming. We are here. We're back. I just want everyone in the actual Zoom call to just quickly take a look over at the screen right now and just look at the face I picked for KP.
I have an
Yes,
ad.
you unfortunately have it in the wrong spot, but you know.
No, it's in the right spot, but you're missing Mac.
Oh, you got switched with my other
Yeah.
face. Hold on. Whoop, there we go.
Yeah.
You're back.
There we go.
You're back.
Nailed it.
Now look at KP. That's all I wanted. I wanted that right
I
there.
love this.
Give me
Wonderful
10
picture.
seconds. I have an ad.
It's perfect.
God damn you, Twitch. That being said, welcome. We're back. We got some more shenanigans.
Aw.
If you guys like what we do here and you want to support the channel, the best way to do that is over on our Patreon. Link for that down below. You get all kinds of behind-the-scenes exclusives, the after show, some cool prep streams, some other cool shit, and some future shit that I haven't figured out yet. While you're down there, clicking on that link, click on the Discord link, join us in the Discord, be a part of the community, be a part of the conversation. And as always, in the bottom right-hand corner is the corruption bar. That bar serves two purposes. One is when that bar fills, I do whatever the hell I want to these wonderful players. So far, it's just been joyous. Only fun things. And two, every single dollar that goes into that bar goes back to these wonderful faces that you see here before you, including KP's face. That's it.
Yes, if we keep paying, maybe he'll have a whole face.
Yeah, I like Brown Phantom of the Opera. That's what happens when you don't show up, KP.
KP.
Oh man. That being said, you guys have been recapped. There was a whole thing about it. Now, today.
Oh, gee, thank you.
Today is Saturday, September 28th, 1985. It has been almost an entire month. The summer has faded into memory, replaced by the sound of school bells, the droning of teachers, and the near endless supply of homework. September has nearly come to an end, and with it, Mac's birthday, school activities, several recent acquisitions on behalf of New England Positronics, and most recently, Hurricane Gloria. The hurricane has since subsided with very little property damage, just a few uprooted trees, and a rather nasty fire at the component video store, and relatively minimal power outages thanks to the combined efforts of the Loop and the Department of Public Works. However, before we jump into this fine, gray, rainy, cold Saturday in September, we jump back towards the beginning of September. We have a little montage. Mac, your birthday has transpired in the time we've been off screen. What happened? What did the birthday look like? Who was there? What's going on? What'd you get?
Oh gosh. I didn't look up what day of the week that was. Oh no.
Detail schmetail.
So we'll say it was, you know what, for dramatic flair, it was probably a school day.
Is it the 9th, right?
Yeah.
It's a Monday.
Yep. Oh gosh, it was a Monday. So Mac's day consisted of, in the morning she skated to school on her board. Spent the day as a normal day, just kind of moving through classes. Mac hasn't changed very much since last year. She's still very much a like invisible kind of kid. No one aside from Tanner really talks to her at school, and she doesn't really like try to make friends, even though she's feeling more secure in the fact that, like, she has friends. She has enough friends.
Alara would not have let the day pass in peace.
Oh, gosh.
You bet your ass that when you arrived to school, your locker was decorated from the inside. Don't question it. Don't think about it. And it had a wonderful, very pretty wrapped envelope with a little sticky bow on it that has stickers for your skateboard. There are actually stickers of like bands or whatever she could get that was like your interests. And then there's also like a pink, like very like glittery, like, you know, you touch them and it's like rough, the glitter on the thing. And one of those glittery heart stickers because you're my best friend. And there would have been like a little cupcake that was store bought because I don't want to poison you. Alara doesn't bake. Alara can cook. Alara does not bake. Cooking is a relative term. Can cook supervised. But yeah, so you would have had that, and then at some point there would have been a squealing Valentine dressed mess loudly in the hallway, congratulating you on your birthday and giving you a big hug.
Great. Mac is very much bolstered with the fact that not only does she have a friend, she has a friend who remembers her birthday and addresses her in school.
Oh God. Jesus, the bar is in hell.
Lowest bar.
Oh, we cleared it though.
Look, she was trying to hang out with who was it? Oh, I have the thing up. Hold on. She was trying to hang out with Dana, who has since completely ditched her. But Dana wouldn't talk to her in school. They would only talk outside of school, usually surrounding the record store, and if Matt could get Dana some free shit.
Classic friends.
Yeah.
So your birthday was not forgotten. Alara had gotten you a sticker pack and a delicious store-bought cupcake. Was there a party, Mac? Was there an event, a social gathering?
Probably after school for like evening dinner time. Beef would have presented Mac with a new tape. What was it called? It was
Sisters of Mercy, I think.
Yeah, Sisters of Mercy. I did not even write it down. That was really smart of me.
You texted it in the group chat.
The album was called First, Last, and Always by Sisters of Mercy.
Yep, I had to go to Mac's playlist to find it. Yeah, so Beef got Mac a very simple store-bought cake, chocolate and vanilla, with the Sisters of Mercy tape, which is all the way from the UK. Aside from Beatles, you have to be either like in the know, or it has to be like a wildly popular band to get all the way from there to here. So Beef is obviously in the know.
Perfect. I will say, given that description, there has been of late, in the month of August and September, there has been a transfer student in and out of the store. Kind of a weird kid, British, wears leather jackets, talks real fast, doesn't say a lot, but really into music and his own opinions. You've seen him.
Oh
He's
my.
told you several of his opinions on the current state of American music versus English music, and how much better music in the UK is. He mostly just talks until you walk away, and then he also leaves. One of those. Generally a good kid, but one of those.
What's his
So-
name?
His name's John Newman. And he has absolutely talked about this band and several other bands that you probably haven't heard of from the UK. You've seen him in and out of the record store. He bounces in and out. He lives down at the garage. There's an old mechanic's garage that's been converted into like a 2-story like house/garage. He lives down there. He's one of the new exchange students. There's also a Swedish kid. There's also a young girl from California that have all moved here over the summer. But that is neither here nor there. Your birthday comes and goes. Cupcakes are had. Cakes are had. Presents are given. Streamers are lifted. Balloons are popped. It's time for school. Colt. All of your adventures happened over the summer, over the weekend, consisting of all of your older friends, and are just ridiculous enough for most of your current friends to not believe a word of them. This is your 6th grade class, your first month in 6th grade, your last year in elementary school. What does your first month of school look like?
So, I think for Colt, right? He's kind of been on all these adventures. He's seen some scary stuff. He got to hang out with all the big kids, which was like pretty super cool. Got grounded, which is also kind of cool. So he got some cred there. And well, Colt kind of came in with a lot of confidence in himself and in his abilities and all the things that he can do, right? So I think Colt kind of went from a nobody to like the popular kid in school. Like just everybody kind of wanted to hang around him because he just didn't seem, when the world kind of opens up to you, right? It just gets kind of bigger, and he weren't afraid of it no more. So he wasn't afraid of 6th grade. He wasn't afraid of girls when he got to hang out with the coolest girls in school, right? And so he the popularity didn't go to his head or nothing, but he absolutely absolutely like soaked it in. Like it felt good. It felt, being the cool kid was pretty awesome because he just felt like he was being himself, right? School itself was okay. Classes were just kind of boring. He kind of wanted to head back to the junkyard and build stuff.
Okay. So apart from being the king of 6th grade, whether accurate or purely in his mind, Colt had his sights firmly fixed on after-school activities. But that's Colt. Alara, you've had a whirlwind of a summer. You broke into a government facility. You weren't immediately thrown in prison. You escaped to Turkey, came back, and everything seemed relatively fine. Although you haven't quite heard much from your friends, you've made new ones. You're a junior in high school. You're right up there, adjacent to royalty. What does the first month of school look like for Alara?
Did Aunt Dennis come back yet? That makes a difference.
Yes, she has.
Okay.
She came back in the middle of September.
Well, at home, things have been pretty bad because Aunt Dennis would have come home and wished her a belated happy birthday in front of her mom. And that would have been a huge fight, like storming out, dropping absolute nukes, emotionally fight. And I'm pretty sure for at least 2.5 weeks, Alara is not talking to her mom. At school, if she has to, if she gets called on, she answers. She does her work. She doesn't skip. She is popular. She can't risk really too much. Plus she doesn't want to get grounded forever. Not that that really matters to her anymore because she'll just leave. Yeah, as far as her mom is concerned, Alara's been acting out. Alara's just not been home much, is usually either having a sleepover with Mac or is ignoring her mom and aunt, who is the great betrayer in her mind also for leaving her alone with her mom. And just generally being weird and no longer being her best friend the way that she thought they were. So she's not talking to either of her parents. And she's probably been spending a lot of time both out and in school with her girlfriend, Jen.
Okay.
She won't let Jen escape the title anymore. The mixtape was pretty
The
clear.
final straw. I get it.
He can only escape the little Valentine puffball for so long. Not popular for nothing.
The one amendment I will make to your montage. Your mother has been surprisingly, as the kids might say, chill about the whole thing. The fight was a fight, but not nearly as explosive or volatile as you thought it would be. The act of avoidance, the staying out, has been met with no repercussions. You have been, as far as Dennis has been able to convince you, at least, you are being given your space. However, your mother seems to not be trying to engage you, not be trying to win you back. Just letting you have your little tantrum.
Heartbreaking,
isn't it?
It's perfect.
Yeah.
But I love the idea that all of the emotional nukes and shit were dropped on Alara's side.
Yeah.
To be met with absolutely nothing.
You set this up.
Beautiful.
So that is Alara's first month back to school. Mac, you are a sophomore in high school. You have at least 4 friends. This is a big deal. How does your first month of school go?
Well, Mac's pretty invisible for the most part to the rest of the people around her, but she's pretty okay with her life. Mac is one of those people that is just kind of content to float along, for the most part. Somehow, though, there's just always that in the back of her mind. There's something more out there, you know? Like, this can't be it. So she's always kind of looking for that something. Probably in the wrong places. But you don't find the something that you're looking for if you're running around waving your arms and making a fuss all the time. You got to be observant instead.
Okay. What has Mac been trying to observe?
She's just trying to figure out what exactly happened. What happened over the summer? What happened with the football game? Why is this stuff happening? Like, there's got to be some reason for it, right? It can't just be like these things cease to exist after weird shit happens and then everybody just goes on with their daily lives. Like,
it does seem that way. It does seem as though either no one has noticed what you have noticed, or everyone is choosing to ignore it. Most people, in fact, everyone that you've talked to, has no recollection of anything strange happening at the football game at the beginning of the summer. No one remembers you guys being there. No one has heard anything about a loop break-in. No one has heard anything about a carnival. No one recalls these strange events that you seem to recall, other than you and your friends. It's enough to make you think maybe you imagined it. But that is Mac's first month of school. guessing at what is and what is not real. The last week has been a hectic time for Glenbrook. About a week ago, about a week and a half ago, there were news articles. If you read the newspaper, there were some broadcasts on the television. There were a couple broadcasts in the actual school. The Loop had partnered with the Department of Public Works, because the pending Hurricane Gloria, was about to hit. And they wanted to ensure that you had minimal downtime, if any. So about a week before Gloria hit, there were some rolling brownouts and the occasional blackout as they were working on the telephone lines, the power lines, and all that stuff. And when the hurricane hit, sure as shit, barely anyone lost power. All thanks to the Loop and the Department of Public Works. Meanwhile, the hurricane hit. As I said, a couple of trees were uprooted, hundreds across the state, minimal damage here in Glenbrook. And a bolt of lightning had struck Component Video, a local video store where you can get all of your classic cassettes, VHSs, and otherwise, burning the top half of the building. The building is currently under construction. It hit an antenna, and the building is currently under construction. However, because of the downed trees, the current issues in Glenbrook, school is closed for the coming week. So the hurricane just hit yesterday for you guys. It is the day after the hurricane. It's no longer dangerous to go outside. You see people out and about in your various neighborhoods removing the duct tape X's from their windows, sweeping the tree branches and leaves out of their yards, removing trees from fallen tree limbs from rooftops, etc. All the work of adults. None of the work for you guys. So this Saturday, we find you all in various states of dry inside the VW Bug at the salvage yard. Tommy is not here. There is no black car. And Otis, unfortunately, drew the short straw, and he has inventory. So, the three of you are inside the Volkswagen Bug. Turn Back Time plays by Cyndi Lauper, because Alara has not stopped rewinding her cassette and playing it over and over again. What are the three of you doing?
Firing.
Mac has a series of books next to her, all of which have to do with theories of time travel and like space-time manipulation, magics that she could find, anything that she could find that sounded like some far-fetched shit on how time and space works, because she has thoroughly decided that if she wants to figure out what actually happened, she has to go weird first and then make her way back to normal.
Okay. I
That's some like Carl Sagan.
Yeah, I
books or
can
something,
I can buy that logic. Yeah. Okay, cool. Yeah, so Mac is deep in the borderlines between science and the occult. Alara is apparently a whole vibe.
I'm helping. I have my book out. I have my birthday pen out.
I'm helping. I'm helping.
Thank you so much. That was the most Alara thing to say. Guys,
helping.
I'm like totally helping.
Like so helping. I just like the nails are freshly done. The hair is in the curlers. I'm helping.
There was definitely a whole ass hair flip. I'm helping. Like, Alara, what are you even doing here? I'm helping. God.
That happens. Especially that conversation happens between Alara and Otis on a regular basis, because she will go bother. He gave her coupons to the places he works. That's his
true.
fault for when she pops up to use them, and it's just like up his ass being annoying because it's entertaining. And she's like, "What are you doing?" I'm helping.
I'm helping. People aren't here for your hot dogs. They're here for me. I'm helping. You should thank me and give me your tips.
Thank you. Thank me and give me a hot dog. You gave me a coupon. I want a hot dog. And it's like the coupon is for 50% off, not for a free hot dog. She does not care. She is popular after all. She's used to be popular, and also she can get away with it. It's Otis.
100%.
She kind of look. She's 16. She's got her first girlfriend. There's a lot going on in her life. Okay, but she has her diary. She has her birthday pen, and as much as she can, she is writing down shit that Max says. But also in the margins, she's doodling hearts and getting distracted. But there are both notes and Jen's name written many times. But
Love
also
that.
there are notes.
Love that.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, Colt, all you have been thinking about in school is how to quickly get everything done so you can get back here. You're here now. What are you doing?
What do you think a 10-year-old, soon to be 11-year-old, is gonna be doing out here in a junkyard, which is basically like a big old Lego set? He's sitting. You said it's dry, right?
Yeah, you guys are. I mean, the
It's not
ground
raining
is
out,
wet.
or
It's not currently
okay.
raining out, but it has been raining for days, so everything's kind of damp. It's
Mhm.
overcast. It's very humid, and like the air is wet. Right? It's one of those
Yeah,
kind of
sure.
after the storms.
Sure, he's absolutely out there, like dragging massive parts or something together, and like you just hear like banging and clanking, and he's working on a little go-kart. There's a little go-kart caddy there, so he's kind of just trying to fix her up.
Okay. Just for shits and giggles, roll me a
Just
tinker.
for shits and giggles. You
Roll
roll,
me a
roll,
tinker.
roll your tinker, huh?
I want to
All
see
right,
how
I'll do
far you
that.
progress this. This will
All
be
right.
a multiple roll clock here. This vehicle.
Sure. Whoa, ooh, wow. I had a +3 in tinker. Let's. Why did it scroll all the way? Oh, hang on now. Wow. Why you lagging? There we goes. All right. Okay. Gonna roll this tinker here. Oh, not a 7 dice. 7 dice, not a single success.
Okay. Well, you have definitely organized a bunch of parts in the rough shape of a go-kart. You've seen one at the local kart track. There's a kart track with a little arcade at it, and you've seen it, a town or two over. So you have a good memory for what a go-kart could look like. And this is pretty accurate summation of that.
You know what? I think I want to do a re-roll.
Oh,
I want to
shit.
burn a luck.
Okay.
I think I'm gonna burn a luck on it because this is gonna be a long-term thing. I think it'll eventually end up being his his special item.
Okay.
So you know what, Mike, you get me one of these nice and early, and I'm gonna go ahead and take 2 successes on
2
that.
successes. Okay, fantastic. You have a fully formed go-kart chassis. You have a battery in it. There are no tires. However, the rotors spin. You just have to find tires to put on this thing. The engine mostly works. There's a lot of noises, a lot of sputters, a lot of smells that come out of this thing, but it turns on, and that's a hell of a start, right? As you are digging through piles of carburetors, batteries, fucking other car parts, other words, a camshaft, you yank at something, and in the pile, you hear that's my arm.
Charlie?
I can hear Aris yelling no so loud that she's muted and I can hear it into your microphone.
Charlie? I'm gonna go ahead and kind of yank it a little more and like put like both feet up on the pile and just
roll me a force.
Oh, I'm not that good at that. Oh no, I'm a little better at that. Move. Almost the same. Take a 1.
Okay.
Take a 1 success.
You grab this whatever you're holding, this like tube, and you plant both feet firmly on this pile, and you give this a full backing leg extension as you give this thing a tug. And the full arm and the full like Lego clawed arm and shoulder like tumble out towards you, and you can see the dome-like shape of what was Charlie's head still embedded inside this pile, and it says that's my arm.
Yeah, I know, Charlie. I'm gonna get you out of here. They said that you wasn't real, but you is. Hey, hang on. I'm gonna get some help, and I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna go ahead and run over to my friends, and friends help friends when they're in need. It's the right thing to do.
That's true. You run over, and as you scamper towards the VW, you again hear that's my arm. As you run in the distance, making it breathlessly towards the VW, where you see Alara is helping, and Mac is again straddling the occult and science, listening to the eurythmics. The floor is yours now.
Yeah, guys, I'm gonna need your help. Charlie's here.
Who?
Good, Charlie. This is the robot. I told you about him from the arcade. That was from like the from the dream, but it wasn't a dream because it definitely actually happened. Yeah, come on.
What is
I can't get him out. He's stuck.
Okay. I don't remember any of this, but okay.
You weren't there.
Okay.
Remember
so
the
your
pink
dream
room
robot.
that we burst into?
Yeah.
Yeah. So before that, I went into Ogis's fantasy, which everybody was putting him up on a pedestal and chanting his name.
Okay.
And Cole's fantasy was an arcade with this really, really, really creepy robot.
And the robot is in the junkyard with us now. Colt.
Yeah, but he's not creepy.
He's very creepy.
Okay, let's go check out the creepy robot. And Mac and I will bring hammers in case we need to hammer him free. And there's gonna like look at Mac like,
yeah. I grab
some tools.
I grab a tool bag in one hand and my skateboard as I go following where Colt leads us.
I'll grab whatever blunt object is nearby and put my book and pen and stuff back in my satchel.
Great. You wend your way through the junkyard. You see the partially assembled go-kart, as Colt is calling it, and you see the arm and shoulder of a robot apparently sticking out.
Oh my god!
It looks like it's a typical 80s robot, right? It looks like the hose that comes out of the back of your dryer, right? Like that crinkle hose, and a Lego claw arm. And that's all you can see. And you can see like a bronzish dome, or a brassish dome at the top of its head.
Oh my god, that's like a little robot arm.
That's my arm.
Yeah, I gotta get Charlie out.
Mac, did you hear that? Too?
Yeah, that's how he always sounded. Like he talked like that when he was
so
in the
creepy.
dreamland. But like,
Well, we have to check it out. Okay, hey, don't hurt yourself. Don't hurt yourself. And he's gonna wrap around Colt and be like, let's maybe not touch the trash with our bare hands. Maybe we should.
He's been doing that the whole time.
I know.
That's his life.
He's filthy.
let's not touch the trash with our bare hands.
in the junkyard that we spend all of our
This
time
kid
in.
is just full of mud. Like, I don't know what to tell you.
I am
Lara.
now muddy because I'm holding
90%
this
of what Colt
child.
touches is trash.
Excellent. I am pink, red, and muddy, and you know what? That's okay. Because I don't do laundry. So, well, that's not true. She's 16. She does do her laundry. Shit. So gonna gently kind of pat on Colt, be like, maybe let it go. For a second. Maybe we use the tools to kind of push some of the stuff out of the way before we, get within choking reach of the arm. I don't know.
Okay. So
you
you're
can
helping.
you can see that
You're never letting that go.
Mac is kind of standing back a little bit, almost holding her skateboard like a shield, and the bag like she's like the tool bag like she's about to use it as like a swing it and use it. She does not look like she wants to get anywhere near this thing.
I have a GM question.
Yes.
I left it vague because I wanted you to have fun with it. What did I grab? Blunt object nearby. What did I grab?
Oh, Colt has a toolbox in the VW.
I know, but Eris took it.
I have the toolbox.
Oh, you just grabbed a random thing.
Yeah.
Oh, outstanding. You have a golf club bent at an acute angle.
Tight. Perfect.
Yeah.
I'm gonna start using it to try to fish the robot from the rest of the trash.
Outstanding. That is helping. Mac, are you actually helping?
No, Mac
Okay.
will not get within 5 feet of this thing.
Outstanding. Outstanding. Colt, what I will say is you can roll if you're using the tools that Mac has brought, you can roll a tinker with a +1 for Alara's assistance. If Mac does not relinquish the tools that she has brought, you can roll a force with a +1 because of Alara's assistance.
Well, is Matt gonna go ahead and give me the tools, or?
Not
But
looking
what
good.
if I really don't want you to free the thing?
I gotta free my friend.
But what if he's
Mac.
not a friend?
Oh, he's gonna give you those sweet little brown-eyed puppy eyes right now,
I don't think he has
No!
eyes anymore.
Mac.
Loki.
No, but he's my friend. We were having fun. He brought me food, made sure everything worked okay. He was real nice to me. You can't keep him in here.
He's gonna cry.
Why are you so cute? And I just shoved the freaking bag into Colt's hands.
Thanks, Mac. You're the best. That's only gonna work for so many more years.
Yeah. And then she holds the skateboard by the trucks with like one truck in each hand, like she's just ready to just go.
Turns out once you get to middle school, you're no longer adorable.
No.
That's just
Yeah.
life.
No,
now.
you're gross. You're
Yeah.
gross. You're a fucking middle schooler. You're disgusting.
Yeah.
Make fart jokes all the time.
Yeah.
It's
That's what
nasty.
you do now.
Yeah, basically. Yeah. 8 dice, 0 success.
Jesus.
Fuck me.
Would you
Yeah.
like to spend a luck?
No, I would not. I already
Okay.
burned one this episode.
Okay. Does your pride apply?
My pride, it's only good once per campaign.
Yeah.
So no,
Okay. Just
not
checking.
important. Charlie's important, but not that important.
I'm just giving you options here.
Yeah.
Okay, fantastic. Yeah. So you begin.
Oh wait! Can't I could take a condition.
You can take a condition and reroll if you like.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's
Great.
get injured.
Great.
Oh
So
my god,
Oh.
Otis is going to kill me.
So you will be exhausted,
Oh,
and you
fine.
may re-roll with the +1 from Alara. as
Oh,
well.
that works. That works. All right. There we go. I'll take out one success.
Okay, great. So combined effort
Aye.
of tools, a 7-Up golf club, And the scalding hot stares of Mac, and you wrench a few piles and pieces of trash off of your robot best friend, and a few tugs, and he tumbles out. And for the first time, Alara, you see Charlie. He is laying on his side, an identical accordion style arm with the grabby claw on the other side, a flat-ish, bulbous, brass-looking head on the top of him, and two little like rotating Easter chicken treats for feet, is what it looks like. And he just sort of topples side to side and says, thank you.
Charlie,
Ew.
you okay? How'd you get here?
This is not my home. And he's still turtling on his back.
I'm gonna put like an arm in front of Colt between us and it, and just kind of gently nudge us towards Mac, who has a weapon. Be like, can we help you?
You already did.
Okay.
Still like its legs kind of kick back and forth, and it says, "That thank you for freeing me. Will you be my friend?"
That remains to be seen.
It is clearly trying to get up to no avail.
No. I'm gonna.
Colt keeps trying to go, but just
I know.
with, like, the arm.
Absolutely not.
Oh.
Absolutely not. Your brother's not here. I will. No. You got like this, like your shirt by like this, like just grabbed a fistful of your shirt. Absolutely not. I'm gonna kind of, with turtles, you just kind of flip them on their side. So I'm gonna use the golf club thing to like, I've got Colt in one hand and the golf club in the other, and I'm trying to just kind of like nudge at Charlie. I don't think it can feel pain, so it's not like particularly gentle, but it's just kind of nudging it on a like side, maybe, and then backing away quickly so it can't like take my weapon and kill us.
Yeah, so you kind of like try to tip this thing over. Yeah. You flip it over onto what makes for its like stomach, its front side, and it like zzz, and like moves its arms and lifts it up into like a plank position. And you see it like sort of topple to side, and then it's like it kind of does like a push-up almost, except you can hear like all the servos and like that same kind of piston noise as when you like open your trunk, that happening, and then it launches itself and it just teeters into a standing position. And then it, like, the arms kind of the legs kind of articulate, and it turns back to you and it says, that thank you.
You're welcome.
There's no
Go
face
home.
on this thing.
Well, there's what?
There's no face on it. It's just a brass
heinous.
Sure it's not a donut?
It's absolutely not a donut.
It's from Boston Positronics.
Yeah, from Connecticut
Electronics.
Yeah.
Yes.
It is absolutely not a donut. Yeah, it just stands there, thanking you. And you notice now for the first time that you're seeing this thing, the like football. I don't know what the hell kind of shape it is. I guess it's like an oval. Anyway, it's like the hamburger. That's how I described it before. Like the Hamburglar from McDonald's. That's kind of what its head looks like.
Hey Arnold's head.
Yeah. Like Hey Arnold or Stewie. I just couldn't think of what the hell that shape is. Elliptical. You see the seam that combines the two like metal shells. A single red line whoop, goes around it like a red light, whoop, and it stops in the center.
All right. Go home.
This is not my home. And you see the red light, the single like LED, move towards your direction.
Yeah.
Where's your home?
You see the light spin around again, around its head, and then it stops on wherever your voice came from, Mac. And again, he repeats, "This is not my home."
Is your home the loop?
It spins again and stops on you and says, I don't know what the loop is.
This is wildly unhelpful. What are we supposed to do? We can't keep it. We can't keep it cold.
What?
Your mom would kill me so hard that I
They
would
just
transfer to
disappear.
your religion and reincarnate. No.
Well, he can just stay here, and
You want to
maybe
leave him
like
alone
protect.
in the bus?
Yeah, be
We
safer.
decorated it so nice. I think it's oil on the carpet.
He'll be Charlie.
Yes.
How? What are you doing here?
Good question.
You see the circle, the light spin several times, as if perhaps it is thinking. And it stops again on you, Colt, and says, I do not know. This is not my home. I don't know how I got here.
Do you know us? Well, you don't know me, but
The light goes zzz to each of you and says, no.
okay.
You don't remember me, Charlie? We was friends.
No, but I will be your friend.
Eh. Well, Colt, maybe he got reset, you know?
Well, that I guess that could be, or got knocked around. However, he got here.
Mm-hmm. So, well, where is your home?
It spins around again and gives the same response as when Mac asked, This is not my home.
What do you want?
Every time you ask, it's like a thinking circle. It spins around, the light spins around, and it stops on Colt and says, friendship.
Oh, we got to kill this thing.
Wait,
I don't know
what?
about it. I don't know about this. I don't.
No, he's just looking for friends.
This
Maybe-
is like how every sci-fi movie starts, where they make artificial intelligence and it seems nice, and then it takes over and kills everyone.
Okay, but it could be like Short Circuit where it doesn't do that.
One example versus entire multiverse.
I mean, there's like 50 examples of this. I can go over all the robots. What about the robot from Lost in Space? That's just one. That's another example. There's so many examples of robots being friendly.
Oh my god.
Okay. Well, last time we saw a robot, Colt, it was trying to kill us in the form of a dog. So
this is fair.
That's because that robots were from the loop. Charlie's not from the loop.
So
Maybe. I don't know. Is there? Can I investigate, see if there's a like one of the loop symbols on there? I know Rick Synergy's not the place. The Boston Positronics.
I will allow you. Whether Alara will let you go is a different story.
Alara allows you movement in that I'm holding on to the scruff of your neck t-shirt and like ready to yank you back at any time.
Okay.
Yeah,
Sure.
roll me investigate.
Well, I'll roll an investigation. Not gonna be a good one, but plus I'm down to die. Nope.
No. Yeah, so you get as close as you possibly can, right, with Alara holding onto the back of your shirt. You look around at the side. You can't really see the back of him exactly. You can't like look under his foot like a Toy Story. But you look at all the obvious places. There are no New England Positronics logos. There are no that's the only one you've seen. There are none of those. There is no DART logo. There is no governmental insignia whatsoever. Nothing says product of the loop. There's nothing to indicate any place of origin.
Charlie, you got any family?
What is family?
Oh boy. I don't know about keeping him here, guys. This feels, I don't want them to track him here, someone to find him here, and then they ruin our hiding spot. But I do know somewhere that we know should be safe.
Charlie, what are you programmed to do?
Whatever you need.
Gonna do homework.
What is homework?
Never mind. Oh no, the corruption bar is full.
Well, no, I was just wondering if oh gosh.
We love you. Thank you for hating us. I mean, if we could kind of cover him up, maybe we should take him to the shed, where my aunt took us. And she said that it was like mega safe place. With no stuff in it.
I will remind you, there is a padlock on the shed.
Never mind.
That you'd have to acquire the key for.
There's no way that's happening.
You need to acquire a key for padlock. You just break that thing.
I mean, it does house a secret underground bunker. I assume.
So I feel like there's probably more.
Yeah, I would assume
padlock.
It's not your average master
You break
lock
the
from
padlock,
Home
there's
Depot.
another fucking padlock.
Yeah.
Never mind.
Yeah, you didn't
There's
go to the
more.
hardware
You break
store.
the padlock, you walk inside, there's 20 lasers. That Dennis has installed. So you know what? Never mind.
Yeah.
Oh God. We are gonna have to keep him in the van. I don't want to keep him in the van. It's so weird.
Look,
We
wait,
cannot
I mean, we
go
can
home.
always keep it in Mac's place. Mac, you got all that storage space.
No.
Well, what if he walks around and breaks the merchandise cult? That's expensive.
We can just tell him to stay still. He said he'd do whatever we need.
I promise not to break anything.
No.
Charlie.
Or to kill you.
Unnecessary.
I apologize. You stated it as an inquiry.
Charlie, what do you want to do?
Oh God.
No one's ever asked.
Well, I'm your friend. I'm asking.
Be here.
It just spins for an uncomfortable amount of time. Whatever you need.
Oh boy.
I mean, I sure was want something, but I'd rather you tell us what you need.
What do you want, friend?
I don't think it knows how to think for itself, Colt.
I feel like it can.
Maybe it needs a little more time. I don't have it in me to crush this 10-year-old. I don't have it in me. I can't.
That's how Gnome gets away with everything in real life.
It's so horrible. I
fucking look at it.
Colt, maybe you know how some friends are shy? Maybe it just needs a minute,
Oh, okay. Well,
So-
Charlie, you thinks about what you want, and when you figure it out, you let us know so we can help you, okay? Because that's what
Yeah.
friends do. Friends
Make sure
help
to give us a
friends.
heads up.
That's what friends do?
That's what friends do.
Oh, okay. And what did you want?
We're in such different movies right now.
Friends help friends.
I would like you to go away.
Are we friends?
Oh God. Mac, don't say that. Mac,
Then
don't
I
tell it that.
think I'll stay.
Okay. Well,
The robot got sass.
bye.
Doesn't have sapience, but it has sass.
Wow. Sick burn, Charlie TB. Wow. Wow. Wow.
Did you just say he burned like a CD?
I
That's
said
good.
sick. I'm gonna die. I'm not. Oh, why is Otis not here?
I'm so glad he's not. He wouldn't know how to handle a robot
No,
either.
he would be freaking out. Okay. Well, I'm the oldest, and I am cold, and we're getting kind of just the wet you get from being outside when it's like that kind of like moisture in the air as you just grow damper as time goes on. It's really uncomfortable. So, let's go back to the bus before we all start to rest, and we'll maybe we can ask Charlie some questions about the stuff we were looking up.
Mac has already started backing away before you even started talking. Like, obviously not trying to put her back to the thing, but like trying to get Mac wants nothing to do with this thing.
Okay. Alara, are you leaving?
I am certainly not leaving Colt behind. No, I've grabbed Colt by the scruff yet again, and he is walking if he lets me ahead of him. I mean, of
Colt?
course, the kid can always go dead weight, and I can't do anything
Yeah,
about that.
I mean, he's like reached back so he can at least try to get the hand of
Oh,
Charlie.
Charlie can walk just fine. I think Charlie's fine. Let's maybe like not touch Charlie for 24 hours.
Charlie reaches out towards you, and it's like zzz, 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 with its hand over towards your outstretched hand.
Charlie, come this way. We're trying to solve a mystery.
The light spins and stops on Alara, and then stops on you, and swings back to Alara, and then back to you, and it says, "Friend, are you in need of assistance?"
So help me God, Colt.
There's like a little
Do not,
devilish
Colt.
grin. He goes, just looking right at Alara, knowing the power that's right here presented to a 10-year-old. No, Charlie, this is my friend Alara.
Yep.
The light swings over and says, "Are we friends?"
Sure are.
Great. Zzz, 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 and the feet start moving as you guys head back towards the VW. Mac, you get there first, as you are the furthest away and the first to leave.
Yeah, I'm still not putting my back to that robot. Nope.
Okay. When you get there, you see that he has followed. He is currently following Alara and Colt towards you. Are you doing anything?
Hate that.
Setting up defenses?
So
I don't know.
Yeah, Mac is quickly closing up what is still open on the bus. Like, nope, no. Shoves all books and stuff away so that the robot can't see what she's been reading. She is getting fucking paranoid. Max got a little sideways with this, just because she's like, what the fuck is going on? And now whatever is in dreamland is starting to come over here, and that's not like,
Maybe because it wasn't an actual dream.
We love this journey for you.
So, as Mac quickly closes the doors, pulls curtains, closes books, the toolbox, everything that can be closed or made like obfuscated, is done so. As as Alara slowly drags Colt away from the robot, and the robot continues to follow you. The four of you, the Otis's replacement, is here at the VW. It stops. Now what?
Uh, can you sit just like on the ground? Like, can you sit, Charlie?
You see the light spin again, and then you hear like like a different set of servos, like and its torso just lowers into its leg, like its legs are now going inside the torso, and it's like a trash can. It just zzz, down, and now it's like claw hands are on the ground.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're
Colt.
welcome, friend.
Colt, get in the van. The door may be open, like the back doors of the like van probably like are open to get in. Like, Colt, get in the van. Just sit, please, please.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Goes
Yeah.
in the van.
Okay, now that the child is safely no longer within arm's reach of the robot, Alara's gonna join and also sit at like the like open thing of the van and just be like, well, I could have gone to the mall today. I could have a pretzel.
Could have done anything but this. Why?
Well, wait, there was no way Colt was gonna leave him. So that's way to keep Colt safe. I think.
We could have just left it like there.
Yeah, but Colt was never gonna let it go. Well,
Colt, you're right there.
yeah.
Yeah.
You're used to this, I'm sure.
It's like watching
You're a
two
foot
parents.
away.
Look, I've got ears. Cole's
your
just gonna
tent.
like roll his eyes and just get and go, okay. So Charlie, you and I was friends. We played in an arcade a couple weeks ago, and we had a really great time. And you brought me pizza, and you were my player too. And we were just having a lot of funs. But then all of that stopped. You disappeared. Everything disappeared because it wasn't real. So like he just kind of like recounts what had happened, or at least from his perspective of what he experienced. Does any of that sound familiar?
You finish your retelling, and he is an astute listener, and is just listening to the whole thing. And when you finish and ask him if it sounds familiar, he says, "That sounds wonderful."
I mean, yeah, it was pretty great, but then it was not great because there were some other kids that probably got messed up in similar ways, and we got out and they didn't. I don't know.
No.
It's kind of hard to tell. Do you know anybody else?
I know. So many people.
What?
I
Oh
know.
my God.
So many people.
Who do you know?
Oh my God.
No. And you see the red light just start to ping back and forth like an inch apart. And he is stuck on the word no. It just continues.
Mac.
Did I hit it with my skateboard?
No. Like lean
I
in.
can do that.
I know.
Just
I'm
like-
just gonna put my like arm and the patented best friend like straight in the ear whisper of like, I don't think we were the only kids to have gotten caught there. And if something caused us to hallucinate, and he knows a lot of kids, what if he was the machine that made us hallucinate? Oh my God.
well, So I should hit it in the head, right?
Just wait. Don't do anything. We don't want it to like, I don't know.
Charlie?
Yes. And it stops looping.
Thank God. Charlie, do you have
Yes.
any functions? Like buttons or something?
I don't need buttons.
Well, that's pretty advanced. Do you have a remote control?
I don't need a remote control.
Oh my God. Oh, who made you?
It spins,
Oh no.
and you hear in a completely different voice, not the adorable robot, this like, bam, bam, access denied.
Oh, I know. And she's gonna pull out her diary where she has the etching of the coin that she no longer has, but she has the etching of it. Do you know this? This is my suitcase manual. Pretend it's a journal. I haven't registered my warranty.
You just had that. It was ready to go. It spins to that thing. And you can see him like moving his head up and down to like look at the whole page.
Covering the part that has hearts on it.
It pauses, it looks back up and says, I recognize that.
Cool. Very good. Cool. Keep it happy so it doesn't kill us. Do you, because that's how we found you, is we found this coin. Well, this is a drawing of a coin, but we found the coin and then we met you, I think.
That sounds wonderful.
It was certainly something.
Mike,
Yeah, buddy.
we're
I'm having
asking
so
a lot
much
of
fun.
questions.
We sure are.
I'm having so much fun with this robot.
I know, but I'm gonna drive us to the plot. Okay.
Sure.
I'm gonna use the game mechanics.
Let's hear it.
I
Oh.
would like to comprehend, right?
Okay.
I want to know the right question to ask to
Thank
get
you.
an answer. Because the gnome is a dum dum,
What?
Yeah.
Okay. So
Same.
before you roll anything,
but Colt is a lot smarter.
Colt
than me.
is a smart little boy. Here's what I'll say. What information are you trying to get out of Charlie? There is still an unanswered question that Charlie asked.
We don't remember everything Charlie said. We're traumatized, Mike.
only you and Mac are traumatized.
Yes, but
have
gnome
no
is gnome.
idea.
So what's the unanswered question
Colt
in case you don't
asked.
remember?
Colt asked what Charlie wanted, and then
Thank
said,
you. Okay.
"You said I know what I would want," and he asked you, "What do you want, friend?" But other than that, what other information are you looking for from him?
I think we're just trying to figure out where he came from or where he's going.
Hmm. Okay, roll me a comprehend.
Ooh.
Okay.
Ooh, saying that.
I really hoped you succeeded at this because I want to translate this into Colt brain. Colt, there's a part of you that fully accepts that Charlie is real, has always been real, was not a figment of your imagination. However, you've never seen him before. You've never seen any robot like this before. And something that Alara said sort of sticks in your brain, that we found the coin and that's how we found you. Plus the fact that he says, this is not my home, doesn't seem to know where his home is or how he got here. Maybe Alara's not completely wrong. Maybe he's not from here.
Oh my god.
Well, I mean, I don't think I assumed, or even Colt assumed that he was from here. He's from a carnival. They travel all over the place.
Let me rephrase that, Colt.
Okay.
He's not from here. Not Rhode Island. Maybe he's from outer space. Maybe
I
he's
was
from
thinking
somewhere
It's
else.
gonna be Russia or something.
Maybe,
All
yeah, well, maybe
It's the 80s. He's from he's from the Soviet Union.
he is speaking pretty good English. Yeah, he may not be from here. Wherever you are aware of the liminal space, you are aware of what the place the donut took you. And you are aware of this weird dream space that Max saved you from. So perhaps he is not from here. Where he's from, you have no idea. But with everything that he has said and you have seen, perhaps he's not from here.
Guys,
What's up?
I think now I know I said this before, and you didn't want to believe me.
Oh boy.
I think Charlie is an alien.
Weirder things have happened
But they weren't aliens.
that we know of.
It's true.
You know, we know that we were in a different dimension for a bit. We don't really know that much about it. If there's a dimension, there could be a planet, or he could be from another dimension, or well, there's really endless possibilities here. I have an idea, but I would need you two to trust me. Also, maybe save me. We don't know. But mhm.
Trust you and save you?
Well, the trust me part more than anything else. The save me is like a contingency plan. That's what friends are for.
Okay.
I should have
but,
said that in front of Charlie.
If we trust you, we shouldn't have to save you because you're not going to break that trust by getting into something that's over your head, right?
See, this is true, but on the other hand, I'm not like totally perfect. So I might make a miscalculation, but I should be okay. It's more like a, like a plan Z. Anyway, Charlie, do you remember the last things that you did? Do you remember how to do the things that you did before you were here?
Are you asking for a specific action or just in general?
I think specific action is like what she has in her mind, but she doesn't really know if that's going to be how to put it.
Okay, cool. So his answer is equally vague. He
Right.
he responds with, "I can do whatever you need."
Okay. Charlie, because we're friends. Can you help me and only me? I want to see a really happy place.
Okay.
Moving myself.
He stands up and walks over to the three of you because I think you're all standing next to each other. And he reaches out his grabby hand and says, "Take my hand, friend."
I'm gonna take it.
It gently closes around your hand.
Weird.
And
Weird feeling.
you feel a prick, like as
Ow.
if you like snagged your sweater on like a rose bush, right? It's not like a needle, but it's like a quick little ow. And the light starts like flashing like a Xerox machine, like going very fast, to the point where like it looks like probably like a 7-inch long just light, a single beam of light. And then wherever he is facing, you see light start to emit from his face, and it is projecting something, Right now he's staring at like the back of the truck, so like a half open door, the back end of the bus. But it's as if a projector is projecting. It's just very wonky because it's not a flat surface.
Oh boy.
You
What
can
are we
adjust
seeing?
him to be a flat. You really can't see anything
we
because
can't?
it's not a
Okay,
flat
then
surface.
I'm gonna with my hand that's not on his try to either gesture to, or if I'm close enough, open the door so that it can
Okay.
give us
Yeah,
like
yeah.
a curtain or
You
something.
adjust him or the door or whatever to be a flat enough surface. And Laura, tell us, what are you seeing? What
Oh,
you're
thank
seeing
you. I
is
thought you were gonna embarrass me.
what you're seeing is your happiest memory.
Oh boy. Well, I am a teenager, so currently, I'd say in the state that she's been in, that her happiest memory is it jumps between like her friends' faces at the birthday party and Jen giving her the mixtape.
Okay. So you all of you that can see this on the side of the VW bus, see as if a camera were watching the birthday party of Alara walking up and the presents being presented and the cake, and Lucas is there housing cake, and then Alara and Jennifer walk around the backside. A cassette tape is given, an awkward hug happens. Alara's feet leave the ground for a moment. And then Jennifer smooches her on the face and walks back to the party. And then when Jennifer leaves the frame, I imagine you see.
Oh my god!
And then it reloads back to the beginning of Jennifer and Alara walking in, all the way through, and then loops.
My
and
god!
all of you get to see this.
That's great. Thank you. I shouldn't have said no. I thought you were gonna embarrass me. Never mind. Take it back. Thank you.
I got you.
Thank you.
Is Alara conscious and awake during this?
That's an
Oh yeah,
excellent
absolutely.
question.
Yeah, you can see.
I'm
everything.
fine.
Yeah, eyes are open. She's fine.
That's so weird. But
Those
see,
are
that's
my memories.
what?
The robot took my blood, and those are my memories.
Charlie, how much blood do you have inside of you just stored up?
I don't have any blood in me.
Tight. Okay, so I guess it just needed to poke into me. It's connected to me? Is it like still like the poking thing? Like, was it like out and then it's flat now, or is it like still?
Yeah, it's gone. It was like a bee sting.
Okay.
It's gone.
It's like a bee sting. Okay, cool. Okay, so it poked me. It's not poking me now. But he
Charlie, what's your
Does-
pronouns?
oh my god.
The light stops and the video like sputters, like it hit the end of the reel, and it zzz, whatever makes you comfortable.
Cool. Cool. It's a robot. So those were my memories. I'm gonna take my hand back from Charlie and say thank you,
Yeah.
and like rub my
His hand opens.
hand a little. Thanks. Not
You're
gonna
welcome, friend.
not gonna lie, this was not what I was expecting to happen. But did we all see that? Oh. Well, I got nothing. No, gee, I think we saw it from my eyes. I'm not sure.
No, it was a third person.
But
It was as if a camera was watching the whole thing.
So wow. That's creepy. That's
really
worse,
creepy.
actually.
Yeah, you saw it from the eyes of the audience.
That's actually horrible. Paranoia is spreading through Alara's brain.
Join the club.
Yeah. Those were definitely memories. Those things happened. That's
That's so cool, Charlie. Do me.
oh my god.
No, Colt.
No, hi, baby girl. Bye, baby.
It reaches its hand out unless someone stops it from grabbing Cole's hand.
I'm gonna
Colt's
gently tap on the robot's hand. Just grab the robot's hand.
It like lowers for a second, and then the light stops on you, and it says, "Friends, help friends."
Yes, but sometimes friends need to be patient and wait for a moment for friends to discuss friends.
What can I do? You did it.
Yeah, I specifically did it in case something happened to me, so that A, you two would be okay, and B, Otis wouldn't kill me, or your mom. 'Cause your
Yeah,
mom scares
well, they're
me.
not here, and nothing happened to you.
Yet. It depends on what you ask it, Colt. What if it shows you something really sad?
I don't know. I don't know anything real sad. I want to know what my happiest moment is.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna let go because like that caught me off guard. So just Alara, let's go. The robot.
Okay. Its hand continues towards Colt, and Colt's outstretched hand enters into its C-shaped clamps and closes
Friend
down.
hands.
And you feel that same sort of pinprick, right? And the eye begins to like buzz back and forth. And unlike Alara, it doesn't solidify, and a beam does not come out of its face. It and then stops on you, Colt, and you again hear that bam bam. Project X identified. Retrieve. Bam
No.
bam.
Oh. Arms around Colt, pulling Colt back.
It still has your hand in its clamp.
Mac.
I
Help.
bust it with my skateboard.
Waiting for this one.
Roll me force.
Mac has just been waiting for Alara to tell her to go through with it.
Roll force with your iconic item.
One success.
Where are you bashing it?
I'm going for the arm. I want to disconnect its hold on my friend.
Okay, great.
And I've got a tight hold on Colt.
You hold Colt, you swing away with this skateboard, and you bash it on where the elbow joint would be if it had an elbow joint. Tearing its hand away from Colt. Colt, you feel the metal like drag across your skin, like when you get like stuck in something. The arm flails down and then sort of recoils. The beam turns towards you, Max, and it says, bam, bam, threat identified. Bam, bam.
Oh no!
Wait,
Not a threat.
Max a friend.
For a second, the beam turns back to you, Colt, and it says, friends, help friends, and then goes back to Mac.
And Mac is helping. Mac was helping. You scared us. I've got the world's tightest grip on Colt.
Roll me charm.
Oh, well, that is my
charm a fucking robot.
Hey, I'm very charming. It's
you
my
are.
best
Do
trait.
it. Do it.
I might end up using my pride if this doesn't work.
It didn't work.
Actually, play.
Don't use your pride. You only get one of them.
I know, but like
ever.
I know, but Colt's in trouble maybe, and my pride is everybody loves me. So it very rarely applies. So
I can't argue with that.
I won't stop you.
Yeah.
That's a good pride.
Thank you. I'm gonna. That's Mac's character sheet. Sorry. How do I use my pride again?
You just tell me you use it. So you activate your pride.
I'm using my pride.
The red light swivels towards Alara. What do you say to this thing?
Okay. Charlie, this is Colt, not Project X. He's our friend, and Mac and I love him, and we would do anything to protect him because we're his friends. We're his best friends. Do not argue with me right now. And you scared us. So you're just trying to protect our friend. Mac is my best friend.
The eye swivels between the three of you as you're talking, and then it stops on Mac, and again it asks, "Are we friends?"
Max, so help me God, say yes.
Yes. As long as you don't hurt my friends.
It steps back, and you see the eye go from each one of you, and it says, "I am sorry, friends. I misunderstood."
Thank you, Charlie. I'm not letting go cold.
It just stays there, motionless.
Can you stop poking my head?
Oh, okay. I'm gonna kneel down so that instead I am holding you around the middle and not just around the head. And just petting you on the side, like kind of like the mom pets, but like slightly less effective because I'm not your mom. Okay.
You wear so much perfume.
I do.
Oh my god, it's a department store.
You'll survive. Okay. Oh my God. Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Okay. Is your hand okay?
Yeah, it's all
Okay.
good. It's all right.
Okay.
Hey,
You get like a
Nuru,
final
don't
pat.
do that.
Okay.
Why did you do that?
I don't know. I don't know what Project X is. I didn't see anything about that when I was out with. Oh, actually, wait. I don't remember if Bo just showed me the files or not because I don't remember last season. He did, didn't he?
He did.
Oh, then I do know. Well, but I just told everybody. Okay.
Yep.
I was like, well, remember when we went on that trip to the place the beginning of the summer and we found a lot of those files? Remember?
Yeah, the sleepover where we didn't sleep at all.
Yeah. That was such a long sleepover. Felt like it went
And then got
so
grounded
long.
immediately for a month.
Like
Wow, what an
11-week
eventful
sleepover.
sleepover.
Yeah, remember? And it's just got like a hand loosely on like cultural. Like, remember how we said that there was a file about you and it just said Project X, we didn't know what it was?
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah, but there's none
so-
of that here because we don't know what Project X is.
Yeah.
Well,
So-
Charlie might. Charlie, what's Project X?
Oh God, it's gonna be that scary voice again.
Oh man. You hear a different, like, it's not the bam bam, you hear like a bam bam. And in Charlie's voice it says unable to access files.
Well, why not, Charlie?
I don't know.
Can you fix it?
I can try. Friends help friends. And you see the light begin to like woo 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 woo, and it's clearly operating at something. You have no idea how long that might take, but it is spinning, giving you guys time to discuss whatever the hell Project X might be.
This is really, really creepy.
Yes, very creepy. I am so stressed
Okay,
out.
now it's a little creepy. Yeah, I agree.
Okay, now you can see why we thought it was dangerous.
But it's okay because as long as we're friends, we'll be okay.
Gnome. Oh God, sorry, not gnome. Colt. My God, I'm tired. I'm stressed. Alara's stressed. We're both stressed. We're just trying to help.
You know what? I say gnome in that exact tone of voice all the time.
I was possessed by Mac.
It's very familiar.
It's full of love. Colt, and this is just like a little high school advice that he will probably ignore because that's what kids do. But still, as older kids do, Alara's gonna still impart it. It's gonna be like, Colt, if there's ever people that are only nice to you when you're friends, then they aren't really friends. Just remember that, okay?
Wait, why? Friends are supposed to be nice to you.
Of course they are. But really, people are supposed to be nice to people. And when they're only nice to you because you're friends, then what about when you're not friends anymore?
Well, they should still be nice.
Yeah. And Charlie might not be. So like let's let's just be very careful, okay?
Okay.
Otis owes me like 8 hot dogs and a slushie. And I'm gonna eat them all in one go. Okay.
A high
Well,
school
metabolism.
diet. I love that. Oh, I miss those days.
And I mean like nice, like big, like Mexican hot dog style hot dogs, got everything on it.
Now I just gain a pound watching someone eat one. You all, as this heartfelt discussion about the value of friendship concludes, you hear, but ding, files accessed.
Oh,
But I don't know if Gnome's actually here and can hear us.
He can hear.
Okay, great.
He's dealing with animals.
Perfect. It says Project X was created to interface with the neural net mesh.
with the what?
Project X was created to interface with the neural net mesh.
Okay, I'm writing all. I've grabbed my notebook. I'm. Where's my insurance? I'm writing everything
Like
out.
what's annual mesh?
God damn it. God damn it all the way.
I'm cute.
Fucking idiot. The neural net mesh was designed to and it like starts like playing like what we would know as like the internet sounds, right?
Oh Lord.
And it starts over. The neural net mesh was created to prevent incursions from the others.
I don't want to ask this.
What's incursions?
In incursions is like an invasion.
What were the others?
There is a great many number of them.
Oh my God, Mac.
There's aliens?
There is no such thing as aliens. I'm sorry. Jesus. The whole fucking cast is gonna fight me.
I'm just trying to type notes, man.
Fuck.
Alara's whole face just fell. So there's other dimensions, but there's no aliens?
That is correct.
Oh my God.
According to the files.
There.
Files
See,
might be wrong.
see, Laura, it's just according to files, and the files can be wrong or just missing information. There could still be aliens.
Let's cling to that thought. Writing everything down. So Project X, is that like a thing or Charlie, what's Project X?
Project X is my friend.
Oh, just of all the days to be at work, so help me God. So help me your gods. So help me my God.
So I'm an annual match?
Oh, honey.
I don't understand.
I
Like,
need to look up what movies are out right now
A
to explain this.
a neural net mesh. And no, you are created to interface with the neural net mesh.
Okay. So a movie that came out last year that Colt I think would have seen is Terminator. About as good as it's gonna get right
I
now.
don't know if Mrs. Trevady would let
You
Colt
said you watched
see-
Scarface.
That
which is
true.
a movie that would have been broadcasted on television on the
That's
No
good.
station. Because that movie came out in the 70s.
That is
Colt
true.
has
This one
not
came out a
been
year ago.
rebellious to sneak into movies yet.
I don't know if it would have
That's
already
a
been
little
on
bit
TV.
older.
I don't know how long it would have taken to get to TV.
I don't know when it came to TV. And even still, it would have been on like an HBO
Yeah.
or
Well, they
or
are
a
rich.
pay-per-view.
We know that.
Yeah, the Trevadis are rich. They absolutely have HBO.
That's true. That's
It's so
true.
funny that we made them rich.
Yeah, I know. It wasn't a thing at all, but okay.
Yeah, I don't see why not. You
Yeah,
can,
they're rich. Who cares?
you can
Uh,
see it.
1 second, I need to look something up.
You can see that movie.
Oh boy, this is a lot of things that you would not have seen. Okay, well, or things I hope you haven't seen.
I mean, like
Colt-
Star Trek probably has a neural net mash
probably the original
mesh.
series would
Oh
be
my
out.
fucking god, I'm so tired. I can't speak words.
Eh.
No, it's
Anyway.
not Colt. It's just me.
Anyway, a Future World would have been out. That would be kind of maybe. But anyway, okay, Colt, I think what he's saying is that you're like compatible with something that someone, probably the loop, let's be real, or the government, I don't know, made that can fight interdimensional beings. Charlie, am I understanding that correctly?
According to the files, that seems correct.
Whoa.
What? I can fight interdimensional beings?
No. No, probably when you're bigger, maybe you could use the thing that they made, maybe, to do that. But I don't like the sound of that. I don't think your
Charlie?
mom would either.
What were you supposed to do with Project X when you found it?
My protocol says return it home.
That's home.
Where's home?
This is not my home.
Okay.
Great.
Well, what are you going to be able to do now that you can't do that? Because you can't take Colt. That wouldn't be helpful, or helping, or good.
The light switches between all of you and then spins around and stops on Colt and says, friends help friends.
That's right, Charlie. Friends help friends. Is there something that we can help you with?
Where am I?
Glenbrook,
In a junkyard.
to be specific.
How did I get here?
We don't know. It's been a few months since we saw you. At least since they saw you. I didn't see you.
That sounds wonderful. What are you doing?
Huh?
What are
Now-
you doing?
Just chilling, hanging out, you know.
Oz was building a go-kart. Charlie, you want to help me build a go-kart?
Okay, we've lost him.
Absolutely. Friends help friends.
That
Friends
sounds
help
pretty safe.
friends.
Okay, I'm gonna let go of Colt again.
It stands up to its full height because it was still like squatted. And it like looks around. Is the van's open, right? You guys have like the back door open now because you guys are sort of hanging out
We were
there.
projecting, yeah.
It looks around and you can see the light begin to like do that super fast back and forth again, as it appears to be like looking at the surroundings, and I don't know, scanning the van.
I
And then
quickly shut the door as I see that because Mac's fucking paranoid.
It stops immediately and the light slides towards you, which let me just re-visualize how creepy this light looks, the torso is facing one direction and the light just goes on the side of its head and stops at you. He is just an innocent robot. And it stops at you, Mac, because you slammed the door. And it says, "Friends help friends. Can I help you, friend?"
The go-kart was somewhere else. This isn't a go-kart. This is a van. The van's already done. But the go-kart, Cole, where were you working on the go-kart?
It's right here.
The light spins towards you, Alara, and it says, "Thank you, but I was speaking to my friend," and it back to Mac.
No, you go with I'm fine.
Well then, friend, I will help. And it turns to Colt. Where is the go-kart?
Oh, it's right here, Charlie. It's so cool already. I got all these pieces. And he just like starts like naming off all the pieces and showing. It's just big built right in front of the right in front of the van.
So you walk over to this thing where you have started assembling this, and Charlie begins to follow you behind. Alara and Mac, you will notice that the red light is still pointed towards Mac as it walks towards wherever Colt is going. The light doesn't change until Colt stops moving, and then it back around to Colt's side. And you see it like back down onto its own legs into like that like trash can position, and its arms go out and it starts like moving pieces. And like you see that light, Colt, you see the light go back and forth, like it's scanning your stuff that you've built here, and then it puts all the pieces back down exactly where you had them. And then in a a lowered decibel, it says, "I don't think your friends like me much."
No, Charlie, I think they're just scared of you because they didn't know you the way I knew you when we met. I know you don't remember, but it was really fun. We had a great time. And sometimes it takes a while for friends to warm up to each other.
Well, you're my best friend.
No, you're my best friend too, Charlie.
And don't worry, we'll get you home.
Wait, what?
Don't worry, friend. We'll get you home.
Well, I'm already home, kind of. This is like a second home.
Yes. This is your second home.
Where's my first home? Have you been there before?
The same place as my mine.
Where's that?
This is not my home. You all hear him say that.
Okay, Laura would have like given them like a modicum of space, also just to like exchange like the BFF telepathy with Mac before like walking up and just crouching in the dirt next to the go-kart, helping, but just chilling.
Charlie is strangely silent.
It's kind of like that awkward, you know how like you're friends with somebody else, but then like you have other friends that are there, but those friends don't really get along.
Yep.
And you don't know what to do, so it's just kind of like we're just gonna peacefully exist here. That's what it is right now.
Yeah. There's an awkward tension that like surpasses the know-how of a 10-year-old. there is a high school level of tension as soon as Alara plops down in all of her pinkness to help work on this grubby go-kart.
Snow Dogs, I love you, but you just tipped us off in another corruption.
Oh, I love all of you.
Yeah,
so much.
I will say Mac is close by. trying to look casual. Probably sitting on the skateboard, like kind of rolling back and forth just a little bit on the ground, kind of stimming in a way, trying to keep herself from outwardly being aggressive.
Okay. Charlie is picking up pieces without saying anything. You just hear like the servo zzz, zzz, as he's like a claw machine, right? Like a crane game. As he's picking up pieces, and Colt, you being the only one who really knows where things go, he's placing them where they would go if this were a fully functional go-kart. Right, so like there may not be like leads or hookups or like it's not like bolted in or whatever. But he begins placing the things where they should go. That you have sort of scattered around here. Obviously, you don't have the complete parts, but it seems to have scanned this go-kart and knows how to build one. But again, it does it in complete silence, other than its servos, as long as Alara is there.
Wow. Well,
The
Alara is
petty
popular in high
bitch.
school.
What the
So,
hell?
Alara is
Charlie.
more than aware of how this game works. She has played it.
Alara
She
invented
has
this game.
perfected it. Thank you. Yes. She's also playing it at home. So she is like an NFL level petty bitch. If she needs to be. So she's not moving. She's not budging. And she is
Right.
smiling. And she looks exactly as pretty and happy as she does at school.
The Charlie, as you've started calling him, his eyes stay. Well, his red light stays on Colt the entire time. Whether it notices what you're doing or what Mac is doing or what anyone else around is doing is to be determined. But it stays on Colt as it wordlessly moves things into place. And like Alara, if you pick something up and like put it down, it will pick that thing up and put it where it goes. And if it doesn't go anywhere yet, it puts it exactly back where you got it from.
I definitely did that at least once to test what would happen.
Yeah, it like zzz, zzz, and like puts it exactly where it was.
You
Colt-
see from
okay.
across the way, Matt goes,
That's not helpful because I'm stupid. What?
that's all you get.
Colt, what are you doing as Charlie is assembling your go-kart?
I mean, Colt. I think Colt's like trying to help. You
Yeah,
know, like
of
kind
course.
of like sees him moving the thing, but it's kind of like, oh man, now it feels like I'm in trouble, sort of thing. Like this is
Welcome to high school.
real awkward now. Colt don't know what to do in this situation, so he's gonna be what any 10-year-old kid's gonna be doing in here, and he's gonna be quiet.
I love it. There is an awkward silence that falls over the salvage yard, broken by the zzz of Charlie standing up. The eye rolls down to Colt again, and it says, "I think you need more parts, for friend." And it zzz, 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 starts walking, and the light swings around to the direction it's going in, and it slowly starts to walk away.
Okay. Well, let's let him get more parts. He knows what he's doing, Colt. Colt, please don't ever go off alone with the robot without telling us so that we can come with you.
Well, why?
Well, it did want to kidnap you. So it would
Yeah,
make
but it
us
won't
feel
now because
better
it remembers that we're friends.
for now. But could you please? Because I'm in charge and I need to know where you are. And you know, when Otis is back, he'll be on you like stink on poop. So I won't have to worry about it. But while he's at work, I have to know where you are. And again, your mom scares me so much. So Please.
Fine.
Thank you. And then turns to Mac and like very like openly like mouths like I am never having kids. It's stressful. Alara's just gonna like sink further into her crouch. It's cold. It's wet. She doesn't want to be here. She wants to get them all.
You begin hearing like clanks and rumbles and trash moving around in the salvage yard, coming from the vague direction of where you originally found Charlie. He appears to be moving heavy objects, looking for parts. And you hear like the mound of like trash shift and like slide like an avalanche of trash. And that's it. That's all you hear. What are the three of you doing as you await the return of Charlie? You have this moment alone, finally.
Mac's gonna finally come closer to Colt, really, and be like, look, Colt, as soon as it clamped on your hand, its a whole voice changed and it wanted to kidnap you. Do you think that a robot is really going to change its entire programming because you say it's your friend?
Well, yeah. Robots are complex. There's a duality to them.
Colt, every
brushing over that
robot or computer you've ever programmed, does it do anything other than what you wanted it to do?
Well, I mean, I don't program. I don't really know much about computers. They're cool.
But like the point is, you know,
yeah, it can only do what it's been programmed to do.
Yeah, but I think Charles different. You saw how he kind of like stuttered a bit when we asked him what he wanted.
Yeah, because it didn't have a pre-canned response because nobody thinks to ask a robot what it wants. Robots don't have wants. They're robots.
Except what they're told to want, which we saw. It's just dangerous, Colt. What if he took you?
I think Charlie can feel. I think Charlie can make choices on his own, because when Charlie came over here and he don't think that y'all like him, and a robot wouldn't care.
He said
right?
that?
Yeah. I think you made him sad.
Colt, you do know that the reason we reacted that way is because it tried to kidnap you, right?
I mean, yeah, it's totally valid. I get it, but I don't know. Maybe
it
we
alarm
just
you that he
apologize
doesn't get
to him.
that?
I'm not apologizing to someone who tried to kill to kidnap you.
I don't apologize to anyone, so.
Yeah.
Not happening. Colt, we were friendly. We were polite. Well, some more than others, but we play along. We haven't been mean to Charlie. And we're your friends. You trust us, right?
Yeah.
You know,
what's gonna happen when I have to go home?
Well, I'll take you home. I'm taking you home, remember? Because Otis isn't here, so I'm going to take you to your mom's house.
Yeah, but what's Charlie gonna do?
Not go to your house. He
Yeah.
obviously wants you.
He can stay in the van to make sure
No,
he
he
doesn't get
can't.
rusty or something. Well, I don't know where else to put him. I mean, I guess he was out here and totally fine. I mean, he went through the hurricane and he was totally fine. So if he's an advanced robot, I don't really think he can get rusty. Plus, he was a different kind of metal. I don't really think that he rusts. So I think he'll be fine just waiting here for us to come see him again. I mean, we have a whole week off school. You can visit him with someone every day. And I'm sure he won't be lonely. He can sleep. Computers sleep, right? I don't know. We don't have one at home, but. So yeah, he'll stay here. You'll go home. He'll go to sleep. And he'll wake up when you come visit him. Oh, like at the library when you need to use one of the computers and it's just off and then you go turn it on.
I mean, I guess.
Yeah. And maybe while he's sleeping, he can think about the question, about what he wants. Gives him some nice time with no distractions.
Okay. Guess he can do that.
Yeah. Because, remember he needed a minute to do those files? And this is a way bigger question. So maybe he needs that time. It's a pretty complicated algorithm to run. So, yeah. We'll come back and we'll go take you home for dinner. And we can visit him tomorrow. And then you guys can keep making the go-kart.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. I'm killing it at this mom shit.
You begin to
The
hear
hostage negotiating.
right. You begin to hear as Charlie slowly begins to walk over. He is carrying an armload of things
Whoa.
over towards your go-kart. And he back down into trash can mode and just releases his arms, and a bunch
Whoa.
of parts fall out and sort of scatter. And then he quickly and like meticulously places them in like a grid. And then the eye goes to Mac, to Alara, to Colt. And then it stops on Colt and says, friends, help friends. And it begins moving parts to where they would correspond on the go-kart. Still ignoring both Alara and Mac currently.
Well, this is cool. It would have
is-
taken us all forever to do this.
It stops on you. The eye turns back to you, Alara, and it says, friends, help friends. And for some reason, you think it said it very coldly towards you. Even though its voice and tonality didn't change at all, you got, like, it felt flat. Like there was no emotion behind it. Like it was a statement and not a an opinion. As it continues to put things in places.
Well, Alara doesn't beg for attention, so she's done. I love breaking Mike by putting like bits of myself in Alara. It's great.
It turns to you, Colt, and it says that there is not enough parts here. We need to go somewhere else.
Okay, we can do that. What day did we say? Well, it's Saturday, right?
Today is Saturday. Yep.
Okay. Well, I'm busy tomorrow, unfortunately, but I can come back
Monday,
Monday.
because there's no school.
Well, yeah, that's right. We got no school all week.
Yeah, because of the hurricane and stuff.
Where will you go?
Oh, I gotta go home. But I'll be back. You could stay here. We can make you a bed and everything in the van.
That's great. I will take you home.
No, it's okay. I told Mrs. Trivedi that I would take him home, so she's expecting me. Plus, I have to grab food because there's no way my mom's cooking tonight. So it's okay.
Charlie, I don't know how we'd be able to get you home anyways. People's gonna see you.
Sure will.
That's fine.
For you, I think people might kind of be a little confused if they watched us with a robot. They might try to take you away, actually.
Yeah, they might be scared of you.
Probably.
Then what will I do while you're gone?
Can you sleep?
I don't need to sleep.
Oh.
Can you think about the question Colt asked you? About what you want to do? That'll take a long
Yes.
time.
I figured it out.
Oh no.
I want
not out
to
loud.
take my friend home.
Well, sometimes we don't get everything we want. Do you want something else?
No.
But I didn't
Mike, how are
ask
you
what she
making me
wanted.
feel
I
about
asked
such a
what she
bitch?
needed.
Is that not the same?
No, Mama Trady says it's very different. A need is something that's more deep down. It's more here. But a want is just something that you can kind of live without. So you don't have to take me, even if you want to take me home, you don't have to take me home. But what do you need? You gotta dig real deep.
That is correct. I do not have to take you home. And then in that whisper voice, it says, and only Alara and Colt can hear this because Mac is not here, right? Mac, you're not like right up against this go-kart. It says, I do not have to take you home. And then it says, but millions will die.
Run that by me again? Did you say million? Sorry, millions. Of
Yes.
what? Millions of what? Dust mites?
People.
Like human people?
Are there any other kind?
Well, I don't know. You said there are others. I don't know. I don't want to be rude.
That's nice of you.
Okay. Colt is still a little kid. No offense, Colt.
Yes.
Alara, I can't let millions of people die.
Colt, they're not going to die. You are a little kid. It's not your responsibility. Remember, your responsibility is to get home on time to get dinner and to go to sleep and try to do your homework at least 80% of the time. 50% of the time.
But that's millions.
We don't know that that's true. You can't predict the future like that.
Charlie, what's it entail
Ow.
if I go home?
I do not have access to that information, but I believe you will interface with the neural net mesh.
Does it hurt?
Doesn't sound fun.
I did not know.
Does anyone ever come out of interfacing with the mesh?
Project X is the only one designed for it.
Well, that sounds like a whole lot of the designer's problem. Because Colt is 10 years, you're still 10, right?
Yeah, I'm still 10.
Okay, Colt is 10 years old, and the only home he's going is to the street he lives on to have dinner with his mom and Otis and probably me and probably Mac because you'll get it offered. And I don't know if you want to stay, but you know she's going to ask to stay. So he's going to have dinner with his family and friends, human friends that need to eat. And then he will go to bed. And tomorrow he'll make a go-kart. Ideally with you because you're helping a lot with the go-kart. And I'm not very good at go-kart thing, so.
Then I will wait for you.
Oh, okay. Waiting's good. Remember, friends. Alara said friends are patient.
Yes. Friends are patient.
Why'd you say it like that, buddy?
I do not know what you mean.
Can you be like 11 years of patient?
Yes.
Okay, well, I don't know, Colt.
I mean, will people die in 11 years?
Yes.
Christ almighty.
How much time do we have?
I do not know.
Yeah, okay,
I
so he
don't-
doesn't know.
I don't have a frame of reference.
The time?
I don't know when we are.
Oh, it's 1985 on Earth.
September 28th,
Something, yeah.
Saturday.
Yeah.
Have you developed the neural net mesh?
No. I can pretty confidently say that's probably a no.
Then I do not know.
So nobody's even made this thing that you're supposed to be compatible with yet. So
That
that's fine.
seems to be correct.
Yeah. So, and let's be real, the people that make things here are not very good at their job. So it's gonna take a lot of years, probably lots and lots, decade plus of years for us to have something like that. So until then, you're just
Then
all gonna
I
have to wait.
will wait until you wish to return home.
Can we find a different way to say that? Because I don't want to accidentally send Colt to his mom and then have you kidnap him.
Just go into the house. I just gotta go to the house.
Yeah, we're going to the house.
Just
So we're gonna
going
take
to
you
the
to the house
house.
today.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Then I will stay here.
Okay. We're gonna go to the house then.
Yeah. Let's get you home for what time is it?
At this point, it's probably like early afternoon, like 2 p.m.
Well, it is time for
Ed.
I mean,
snacks
the
and
robot
bed.
has no
No, it's fine.
no frame of
No, so
reference.
it's just like it is time for bed. Cold. So I'm gonna get you home so we can have dinner and you can go to bed. Sound cool?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. So I guess if you want to sleep, you can sleep, and if not, if you want to work on the go-kart overnight, you can do that.
Great. And it like zzz, and stands up and like waves its like C-clamp hand at you, and it says, "Goodbye, friends. I will wait for you."
Okay, sounds good. See you. We'll see you on Monday.
See you on Monday.
Let's go. Let's go.
The three of you walk away out of Tommy Vernon's salvage yard. But the camera stays as we use our last corruption bar. Charlie walks over to the van that is open, or at least unlocked, and you see its eyes go back and forth as it is scanning it yet again. And its arm extends into the van, and you see it grab seemingly nothing and slowly retract. And then another arm goes in, grabs seemingly nothing, and retracts. And it holds both of its C-clamped hands, and there is a dark, curled brown hair in one hand, and a long strand of hair in the other hand. And both of them disappear.
Well, that's unfortunate.
The
isn't it?
light begins to and there's a bunch of like whirring and like beep boop beep boop beep like programming noises that happen as Charlie stands there. And the last thing we hear before we fade to black is DNA sequenced. That's where we end this episode of Glenbrook Unhallowed.
I know I'm muted, Gnome. I hate it.
DNA samples all around. Everyone's touching a strange robot.
It took my blood, so I
Yeah. No, it did you first.
sure did.
So that was season 2, episode 4 of Glenbrook Unhallowed. This one was called The Calm After the Storm. And boy, it wasn't. That being said, we're going to go around, do our introduction so we can get the hell out of here, do our after show, which is mostly going to be Aris screaming about her hatred for this robot. So if you want access to that after show and all the other after shows for this and all of our other campaigns, go check it out on our Patreon. Join us at the $5 tier. It's super cheap. It's super worth your time. While you're down there, click on that Discord link. Join us in the Discord. Be a part of the community. Be a part of the conversation. But for now, we'll start with Aris. Who are you? Where can we find you? What are you up to?
Damn it, Mike.
I'm just happy to be here.
Mm-hmm. So, hi, I'm Aris Avad. I make things. You can find Mike's favorite product, the ass hat, on my website at arisavad.com, as well as some really awesome jewelry. Go check it out and buy something, because I have bills to pay.
Aris is wearing an ass hat right now, so if you
Yeah.
don't like it, fuck you.
Yeah.
Brandy, same questions. Who are you? Where can we find you? What are you up to?
Hi, everybody. I'm Brandy Rose. As Alara here. I'm at the Brandy Rose on Twitter, at Brandy Rose Official on Instagram, and Cutest Patoot on Twitch and TikTok. Where you can keep up with me best is probably Twitter. I'm a producer, an actor, a creative writer, but I entertain people. I'm an entertainer all around, everywhere. I was reminded today that I do take commissions for streaming kits and stuff on my Ko-fi, be that for an AP or for your personal Twitch, or for just like a new element of something on Twitch. But I do take commissions. I just got a commission today. And you should make sure to check out my Twitch, where I will hopefully be streaming more regularly, as I am currently moving in a sitch. So if you want to read more about the situation that I'm in, where you can help me, there's a pinned tweet on my Twitter with the GoFundMe on it. Things are getting a little tight, but we shall see how things go. But yeah, you can keep up with me on Twitter. That's basically where I live.
Hell yeah. If you want to throw that link in the chat, you can as well.
Right.
And last but not least, Gnome, who are you? Where can we find you? What are you up to?
Yo, what's up? My name is Gnome. I do things on the internet, and you can find me in Nomadic everywhere.
This
Yeah,
episode
you
was
really
all
did
for
the
you,
branding.
buddy.
Very
Yeah,
All
it's
for- all
beautiful.
for
I
you.
had so much fun. Thanks. Creepy robot.
All right,
Yeah.
friends. Thank you so much for being here. Go join the Patreon. Go join the Discord. Go support all these lovely faces that you see here before you. We're going to get out of here. We'll see you next week for more Glenbrook shenanigans. So from all of us to you guys, bye-bye.